Hello guys, we're gonna talk about assignment 3.1 now. I downloaded my data from Blackboard and put it on a folder in my desktop, and as you can see I extracted the data into the folder, and now I have my instructions ready. Now I'm good to go. So I'm gonna open our catalog first, and I mapped my connected to my folder on the desktop, and I'm gonna create new shape files. One is called beat1. It's going to be a polyline. For the coordinate system, you can just import the existing one from zone 2, and yeah, that's your uh, first shape file. And I'm going to make a copy of that and call it, because it's empty now, call it beat2. Okay, those are my two shape files that I need for editing and creating the beats. I'm gonna go to my arc map and add all the 4 layers. Okay, create an empty map, add beat 1, beat 2, zone, and the zone boundary. Now when I actually zoom to my zone, okay, this is what that's zone 2 with streets, and there is nothing in beat 1, which is gonna be thicker, and beat 2, I'm gonna change the color to maybe a darker blue. Okay, now I'm good to go through the instructions and actually start editing. Okay, to find the editor toolbar, right click on the empty space, click on editor, and I'm gonna dock it there. I'm gonna go to editor, click on the pencil tool to start editing. Now it automatically selected beat 1 because everything is in the same folder, and I'm gonna create a new feature. So for that we need to go and open the attribute table of the street zones, and sort the name field by name in the ascending order, and actually make these are the ones you really worry about. These are the street names and these are the ranges. We need to select the streets by the range that you are actually asked to do. So now I'm going to scroll down to 17th Street, and now I know that I need to select 1 through 99 17th. So that's 1 to 49, this is 1 to 99. So I'm going to hold control and actually select multiple individual items. So you're going to do the same for the rest of the streets, and I'm going to only show you selecting only few streets. Now you can actually see here, actually what we're gonna do is deselect this, and I'm gonna go stop editing. And now I'm gonna go back to my attribute table, scroll down to 17th Street, and select those two. Now you can actually see this particular line segment being selected, so that is the starting of your beat 1. So similarly I'm going to select the rest of the streets. Okay, and then I'm going to go start editing. So hold on, and I keep selecting 1 through 199 of 19th, and 1 through 199 of 20th, 1 through, you see here, 1 through 199 of 20th, and 1 through 99 of Corwell Street, and 1700 to 1999 of Liberty Avenue. As you can see, the streets are being selected according to my selections. So now I selected all the streets. I went through all the instructions and I selected the streets by the ranges. The Spring Way 1701 to 1799, and so on and so forth. If you actually look at the selected streets, you got 21 uh, total segments, which is what is required. 21 street segments will be selected. If you have any questions, just if you minimize this and actually zoom to the selected area, this is what you should be selected. Okay, and if you missed anything, just actually select manually using the select toolbar on the map. And now what you need to do is go to editor, go to start editing, and start editing new beats, and click on create a new feature. I'm gonna So before actually editing this, I'm gonna go to my snapping options and actually select um, street and streets and snapping, so that I can snap to the streets. You can do it the other way by holding Control F5 for each point, but I prefer this one. Okay, I'm gonna go to my pencil toolbar, click on that, and click on all my I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep drawing till I select all my streets. Okay, and now our beats is done. So I'm gonna go to beat 1 and actually go to editor toolbar and save edits, and then go to stop editing. Now this is the blue ones that I highlighted are the beat, that's the route for the beat 1. Okay, now I'm gonna do the second beat, the second beat polyline editing the same way. You have to do it on your own. Just select the streets, go to editor, go to start editing, and now just draw along your selection. Okay, an useful thing would be to actually label your streets, so that you know which streets you're talking about, so that it's easier to focus on the area you are actually looking for. You see here 17th Street, Collierville, 18th, 19th, Smallman, 20th, Penn, Spring, so on and so forth. So and Liberty. So the same way I'm gonna do my beat 2. Now I selected my second beat, and I'm gonna go to editor toolbar, go start editing, and then select my beat 2 as my target layer, and start creating my new beat 2 for the policeman. I'm gonna keep editing this thing. It's just nothing but selecting the key points or the end points, and when you want to finish a line, just double click. Okay, so in case I forgot to tell you how to end a line before. Okay, now beat 2 is done. I'm gonna go to editor, save edits, editor, and stop editing. And if I go select my 2 layers and say zoom to layers, now you see that's my beat 1 and beat 2. Now I'm gonna create a layout for that. I'm gonna go to my layout view. I'm gonna select a different layout. I'm gonna go for a tabloid, a landscape, and now, well, I'm gonna have to create 2 different data frames here, actually 3 different. This is gonna be zone 2. I'm gonna make copies of this. Copy, edit, paste, and I'm gonna call this beat 2, call this